Well, hello there, you beautiful person, you all over the world. If you're in Australia, hello, I send my shouts out to you. I see you watching us. If you're in the United Kingdom, Mexico, and Kazakhstan, and of course the great American US of A is we just celebrated Independence Day. But we're not going to talk about Independence Day because, people have different views on independence. But nonetheless, I'm free in Christ. I guess that's all that matters, huh? But anyway, welcome to another great episode of Vivacious Veronica, where when you're with me, you are the VIP for your VIP, because I know I can vie you into your purpose. I'm having such an awesome, super fantastic, wonderful time sitting down with you guys, talking to you, going into your home, sharing, and just hearing so many stories. And it really makes me feel good that I'm able to sit there and have a listening ear. Yes, a listening ear to really hear your heart's cry. And I think that's what we need right now in this world. It's a lot of things happening in the world and in the U.S. and in our small little communities, that sometimes people just need that interaction with another human being just to say, you know what, I really care, I really understand, I really hear what you're saying, and yes, I agree with you, or no, I don't agree with you. I'm not afraid to say that, but I think it's really great. So I just appreciate all the feedback, the comments, just the opportunity to really sit still and hear what's on your heart. Because we want you to be vital to your purpose. We don't want you to look up, 10, 15 years from now and be like, oh man, I wish I could have did that. We want you to say, you know what, I'm going to make that step and I'm going to do it today. Right? It's really, really absolutely hot. I'm in Georgia. That's why my hair is different. I got my what do you call this hairstyle? What they call it? Cultural hairstyle in. Yeah, it's so hot out here and I can't take it. So yeah, it's vacation season. We want you guys to really be very careful on vacation. I'll be going on vacation myself. I'm going to be in a hotter place, which is Arizona. And I like to be by water. So that's one of the reasons why I love Los Angeles. I enjoy living there because you're by the beach. You get the breeze. You get all the greatness. And that is what makes Los Angeles great. It can be scorching hot outside, but once that breeze from that beach comes in, it's a fresh breeze that makes you feel good. It's just really great. I love living there. But it's hot out here in Georgia. It's very, very, very hot. But we know that we don't go out until the evening because, yeah, it's just way too hot to be out here. So if you're on vacation, we want you to take it easy. We want you to drive carefully. Another thing is we want you to go on vacation with us because we're planning our very first STGN 49 cruise. We're going to have more information on it. It's going to be fun. We're going to film some of our great productions on there, like this production, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a super fantastic time, and you will have more information about that as it unfolds. We want you to be a part of our family, and we thank you for allowing us to be a part of yours. So let's talk about last week. Last week, I know you guys probably saw the episode of Trenton. That's the son I never had. And I talked to him a little bit more off camera to find out he did have some experiences while living in a foster home. And so we're definitely going to have Trenton to come back on for part 2. He wasn't molested or anything like that, but his arm was broken at the age of 3. And he was adopted by the mom he calls mom now. She's retired military, but he has a whole history of stories that he wanted to talk about and share about what really actually happens when a child goes in the foster care system. We also want to be able to connect with There's another young lady. Oh, my niece is another person we want to connect with. But we want the people, the parents that really take children in from the foster care system. You have good family and good friends and good neighbors and good foster parents. And then you have those that are not so great. And unfortunately, sometimes you have more of those that are not so great than you do with those that are really great. So we're going to do a 2-part episode on Trenton Mason Logan. He's the son I never had, but the Lord just kind of allowed me to take him under my wing. And he actually calls me Mom. And then when he's mad at me, he calls me Miss Ronnie. So there's a big difference. So basically, we're going to have a 2-part show on him. He's going to be a little bit more vocal and talk about the things that he actually remembers before being taken into the foster care system. So I don't want you guys to leave me right now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have an awesome, super fantastic, Vivacious Veronica show for you. We're going to have beautiful Erica Ray come up. I haven't seen this young lady in quite a minute. So she's going to be here. And then to my understanding, I don't know what she has planned for me, but I do know that we are going to be offset, and we hope you continue to follow us on our journey. And don't you dare touch that remote. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
When you are home alone, an emergency can become a tragedy. However, with any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
at home,
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
and on the go.
Help! I've fallen in the park and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-394-9290. Call now, 1-800-394-9290. For a free brochure, call 1-800-394-9290.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid. Your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you'd call now.
Call 1-800-508-2124.
Independence U, for an independent you.
Call 1-800-508-2124.
Well, hello there. Hello. Welcome back to Vivacious Veronica, where you are the VIP for your VIP, and where I have been given that great, awesome task and gift to fly you into your purpose so that you can take off like a 747, a Boeing 747. You know what? I don't like to fly, but hey, when you're flying for purpose, it's a great thing. I'm here with the Miss Erica Ray. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Not so good.
Not so good. I heard what happened. I heard about it.
Okay, first off, it's pretty evident that I'm looking like Ghostface today.
What's Ghostface?
White in the face, Veronica.
Oh, I thought that
my makeup looks horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it. My skin is dry. It's just so much going on. I'm in the middle of moving. I don't want to bring my issues into work, but I thought you should know because you asked.
Okay. So how was your weekend? What have you been doing?
It was okay, it was fine, just getting a lot of things ready, but it was just overwhelming today.
It's okay.
It was very overwhelming this past week, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have days and weeks like that.
And do you still show up to work?
I sure do.
I was thinking about not doing that.
I sure do. One thing about this business, you got to keep on going, even when you don't want to. Have you read that book called I Think I Can?
No, I'm joking, yeah.
Yeah, you probably want to invest in that book and just say, yeah, you would just want to keep going. Your makeup actually looks fine. It is a little pasty, but you look good on camera. So what happened to your makeup artist? What happened?
Honestly, I didn't want to talk about it. They just bailed on me today, so I can't even.
Are you being a diva back there?
Me, a diva? Never. You know me. I'm never a diva.
Yeah, really? Well, okay, so tell us what we got going on today. I understand from your the other producer that works with you on the show that you guys have a little different thing you're doing, but tell me what it's about. What we're doing.
Okay, so today, one of the things that we got in, so we have some fans finally watching the show, which is really good. Amen. Yeah, we just started off, so that's good that you're already having people write the show. So we had 2 people write, actually 3 people write, all talking about the same type of issue, but one person in particular wanted to help you out with that issue and take action.
Issue? What's wrong with
the
me?
issue?
There ain't nothing wrong with me.
Well, let's go to intervention first.
Okay, intervention. Okay.
So the 3 people that wrote all were very concerned. I suppose they love you dearly because they're very concerned about you and your personal life.
My personal life.
And that matter, yes ma'am. And so what I'm getting to is they think you're beautiful, outrageous woman, very nice personality, but they just feel like a little ways that you can perfect, because there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, that's true.
A little ways that you can perfect is your weight.
Yes.
And your health.
My weight? Somebody actually wrote, well, I know I'm chunky. I
mean, yeah, me too, so.
Okay, so what did they say?
So what they said in particular, the 3 people, they all kind of were veering towards the fact she's beautiful, but she could just slim down a little bit. Mostly not even because of your weight, just to be healthy, just to resolve any health issues that you have going on. But one person in particular, her name is Tammy Caldwell, she actually was thinking about helping you, Veronica, being hands-on with you, showing you how you can eat healthy, be healthy, feel healthy. Not necessarily even losing weight, because it's not really about that. You can lose weight by throwing up, being bulimic, but that doesn't mean you're healthy, right?
No.
Exactly. So what Miss Tammy's going to do, she's going to show you some healthy recipes, help you prepare, and you're going to be hands-on preparing it with her.
Really? So I get to cook?
You do get to cook. I hope you can.
Of course I can. Where did this weight? Okay, that's fine. I'm not offended because you know that when you know that you need to make that change, and that extra push is going to help from those people that wrote in.
Yes, ma'am.
And what was the other? So all 3 of these people, were they?
All 3 of the people. One was located in Texas.
Oh,
the
Texas.
other one,
Hey, Texas.
in Texas. I have exes in Texas. But so we have the one gentleman, his name was Juan. From my remembrance. He was located in Texas. The other one was Capri. I believe he was located in Northern California, from my remembrance.
How Northern Cal?
Right, and then one there, the Tammy, she was located right here in local Georgia.
So that's why we flew here, so that I can be told that I'm chunky and I need to learn how to cook.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. I want it. I want the feedback because I do like to cook. I like greens. I can eat greens in the morning, but I think I'm cooking the wrong things. I think I probably should do away with the meat.
Yes, ma'am, yeah. Meat, I heard it causes a lot of cancer, things of that sort. And honestly, when I eat meat, especially beef, I kind of, this is a little TMI, but I get like a mucus buildup.
Oh, really?
What I mean? So it's like my body draining it because you're really not supposed to eat it, supposedly. But
really? But I don't do chicken, though. So I don't want no chicken now because chicken gives me mucus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess everybody's body's kind of different, so but similar in the same way. But yeah, so it's just going to be a beautiful experience. I hope you'll enjoy it. And like I said, there's always room for improvement.
Okay.
Like this needs a lot of improvement, but there's always room for it. So just be willing to accept it. Okay?
I am going to accept it. I appreciate your feedback. My feelings are kind of hurt, though. But you know what? If you're fat, you're just fat. But I'm fat.
Yeah, everybody has body fat, though. You're just thicker than most. I like that. Thicker than most.
Okay.
So are you excited? You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's go see Tammy.
Okay. Who's driving?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my license yet, but let's go.
Let's talk about Haribo Gold Bears. The red one is more gooder to me because it tastes like berries. They're really squishy. And then I'm going to fly it into my mouth.
P. Allen Smith brings you gardening tips, delicious recipes, and great design ideas for every season.
This is so light and fresh. I got to have the recipe.
Join Ellen each week for ideas and inspirations that will truly transform the way you grow, cook, and design your life.
You have to look for the positive in everything.
P. Ellen Smith's Garden Style.
When you visit the Beyond Exceptional Dentistry website, you'll be greeted by Paula Dean, telling you about her dental experience and the life change she has enjoyed ever since. Visit our Smile Gallery and you'll discover that Paula's life change story is just one of many. We don't just fix teeth, we change lives. That's why people who want exceptional dental results come from all over the country to Beyond Exceptional Dentistry. Changing lives one smile at a time is our calling, and our commitment to our patients is to always provide Beyond Exceptional Dentistry.
Summer breeze, so wonderful to me.
Welcome back to this segment of Vivacious Veronica. I'm sitting here with the beautiful Tammy.
Hey, Veronica.
Hello. I'm so glad you wrote the show. To my understanding, you wrote in and you said that you wanted to help.
Yes.
But let me ask you, before we start talking about why you're here to help me, did you hear the segment where I was speaking about the African American women and how society tries to downplay African American women? I don't know why, but listen here, people, we're the mothers of the earth, okay? They found that it's been proven that scientists found a gene in Africa called the Eve gene. It's called the mitochondrial gene.
Yes.
And it said it's from the oldest living woman in Africa, and they call it the Eve gene, the mother of the earth. Now, the reason why I'm adamant about African American women, not only because I am one, but because society wants to downplay us as women that are just boisterous. Some of us are.
Loud.
Aggressive. Not easy to get along with, and we carry the tude.
Yes.
We need to put some perm on that attitude. But you know what? I want you to know that's not true, because I'm sitting here with you have a master's degree, okay? This lady right here, I don't understand. Like, you can computer work, technology, this is her. But when I was doing research, I found out that Madam C.J. Walker,
yes,
she was not only the first female multi-millionaire, she was a first African-American woman that was a millionaire. So she surpassed every other race on the face of this earth to become a millionaire, starting a brand, hair care products for Black people.
Right.
So I'm glad that you decided to write the show to talk about how you want to help me.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about yourself, Tammy.
Okay, so of course I'm a mother. I have 3 beautiful kids. And the reason why I wrote you is because I always tell people this adage, when age tries to snatch me, I try to snatch it back.
That's right.
So the reason why I wrote you, because you were talking about African American women, but one of the main concerns for me for African American women is our health.
Oh, yeah. The health is very
important.
important.
Our health is the main. I feel like it is a bigger issue than everyone saying we have attitude, we're loud, we're aggressive.
Well, I am loud sometimes. Can I be loud sometimes?
In a good way. In a good way. Not, loud, getting in someone's face.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't do that over here. Yeah.
Yes. So I wanted you to stop by so that we could talk about this health thing.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Because, statistically, African American women, we have the largest case with breast cancer.
Yes.
And I believe a lot of it comes from the way we eat. And a lot of the other diseases like heart disease and, different cancers and what have you. So I want to talk to you a little bit
about that.
About eating a little bit more proper.
Okay, so I can take that, and I appreciate your help, because you know what? I do know that we did get letters back from, people email or they call in about the show, and one of them said, "Oh, you look great." Actually, it was a guy I used to date in Texas.
Are you serious?
Yes. I was in San Antonio, Texas for 2 years shooting out there, and I hate San Antonio, Texas. I don't like Texas, period. But you know what? Texas it's a nice state because everything is big. Even the freeways are high up. The men are tall with big hats and cowboy boots.
Right. The food is big.
The food is big. The hair is big. And so when the producer brought me the letter, actually it was a voicemail message that he had left. And I was like, who? They said it was, I don't want to say the name. And I was, I'm going to say Juan. Nobody knows. There's a lot of Juans in Texas, right? Okay. Right. So I was like, oh, and I listened to his voicemail message and he was like, your show is great. I really love it. I really love the way you sit down and talk to the people and minister to them in a different way. He said, but hey, that's not how you look when I remember you 3 or 4 years ago. He said, you gained weight. And don't take this the wrong way. You really need to lose the weight. And I was like, okay, I can take that because I can take the criticism because being Vivacious Veronica, it's all about being your VIP. So I can't help someone else have their VIP when I'm still toiling with mine. Right. So I can take that. Yes. And I'm glad you thought enough of me to help because one of the other stereotypes that they have about African American women is that we don't want to help one another.
And that is so true. Yeah. So that's why I invited you over.
Okay.
So that, you know, I could be a part of helping you.
But this journey, Tammy, I just don't want you to help me one time. I want you to continue because I have a problem with discipline. Sometimes when when people are in an authoritative role, they don't tend to want to take discipline from other people.
Yes, and that might be one of the things that African American women have an issue with, is because we are authoritative,
very authoritative.
Yes, because of the Eve gene. And so a lot of times it's hard for us to take like criticism and good feedback, and be disciplined on what we do. We'll start a diet on Sunday, and then by Wednesday we're done. We'll start going to the gym on like it'll be our, what do you call it? New Year's Eve resolution. We'll go get those fine workout clothes.
Excuse me. Okay, Tammy. Yeah, you're choking me on that one. Yeah, by the way, you got on some nice workout gear.
Thank you.
And then what happens?
We'll go for about a month. Thinking we're going to get bikini ready in a month. And then we'll quit because it's kind of hard to work out. And so what I tell people, a lot of times we'll go to the gym. I see a lot of women, they're on the treadmill. But they're putting in all this work, but they're not eating correctly. And they're wondering why, hey, I'm going to the gym. I'm spending 45 minutes to an hour on the treadmill every day. Why am I not losing any weight? And one of the main reasons is the food that we're eating.
Yeah. Well, I know when I was in the Navy, I had the best body ever.
Of course.
It was the best body ever. I had to work out at 5 in the morning. We're up running.
Yes.
And we did that all day. And then if you got in trouble, you had to do more exercises. So I was always having to do exercises.
So that means she was getting in trouble.
No, I was getting in trouble. So I don't want to go back. I know I probably cannot. I probably could if I wanted to. Yes. But you're right. I just want to be healthy. I want to eat healthier. But I'm going to tell you right now, Tammy, I'm not sitting around doing smoothies all day. I'm not doing that.
Okay, so instead of doing the smoothies all day, how about we implement like vegetables, like raw diet?
Okay, I can do a raw diet.
And then I think you'll stick with that instead
so?
of the smoothies. Because a lot of times you got to chop up the fruits, chop up the vegetables, then you got to put it in the blender. Yeah, you got to juice it. Yeah. So I think with the raw vegetables, I think you'll stick with that. Okay. Because that's just almost like cooking as well. You're just not cooking it as long. But I think that you'll stick with that.
You think I will stick with that?
Yes.
Okay, because I do like vegetables. And so when my father, which is now passed away, we would plant our food. Yes. And he would go out there, being from Mississippi, and till that garden, and we would be planting the food, and then we'd go out and pick it, and that's what we would eat. Yes. So we hardly ever had to buy any food from the grocery store, and then they went to a butcher. But I think this is going to be good. I want it to be positive. I do want to lose the weight, and I am trying. And I think some of it is mental too, because I stay busy and I'm always going here and going there. Yes. But I don't understand, how do you Well, I do know when you're traveling on the road and you want to stop. Now, okay, so my taste buds have changed. I'm not McDonald's, I'm not Wendy's, I'm not none of that.
That's what I was going to mention. A lot of times for African American women, we're business women, we're working, you know, at a corporation, we got kids, we're ripping and running, and a lot of times it's easier to go grab that McDonald's or Wendy's or what have you. So we have to be a little bit more disciplined, you know, in what we eat and do things ahead of time. So we're gonna have to do some preparation ahead of time.
As long as it's simple and as long as it's something that's not going to take a lot of time, I'm definitely open. Because you took the time to write the show, to talk, and be concerned about me. Somebody's concerned about me. That makes me feel special. But I want to talk a little bit about your purpose. Can I give you your business a little bit?
Oh, Lord, I guess so. Okay, come on.
A little bit. Okay, so I know that you have a lot. Tell us a little bit about what you do. This is only, do we have time, producers? Do we have time? Okay, so tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and share with the audience, because I still have to do my job.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm a mother of 3. I actually have my oldest child. He'll be 24 years old.
Wow,
I know.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
My middle child is 16, will be 17. Wow. She's a female. And then my youngest is 13. And part of continuing to try to look good is I watch what I eat and what I put in my body.
Yeah.
So on a day-to-day basis, I work in IT and I'm very busy. But then I'm famous for being too busy and sometimes, you know, not preparing.
Right.
But I learned along the way. It took me some time because I used to be famous for coming home, frying pork chops in some Crisco grease, and I was seemed like after I graduated from college, I could not lose weight. And I'm like, wow, I mean, you know, why am I not losing weight? And when I started changing the way I eat, I started dropping.
Really?
So
well, I hope it happens for me. But you know what, Tammy? I think you're going to do great. I think that you're going to be a great asset to this program that you're implementing and putting me on.
Yes.
And I know that your journey has not been very, very easy, but as things change in your life and as a transition begin to come into your life, things will become easier for you because you are going to have a transition in your life. It's going to be for the better as the children get older. Even in companionship, that's going to change. And it's going to all become better, okay?
Okay.
It's going to all get better. Not that this is a beautiful, 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 beautiful. IT techs must make a lot of money. But you're not an IT tech. You're like a...
Well, actually, I'm a project manager, a scrum master. So I kind of run the projects, make sure that they're on time and on budget, kind of manage the people, ask them on a daily basis, what you doing? You going to get my work done?
Yeah.
So,
and she has
that
her
type of
master's.
work.
Wow, that's awesome. But there is going to be a transition in your life. It's going to be for the better. And God is going to really, and you know what, this is a secular show, but I'd like to say the universe. I like to say God. I like to say the higher power, whatever he is to you. It's going to be better because you have a great, great, great dynamic gift, a great ministry that the world is about to see. And you're going to be elevated in life because you've actually gone out of your way to help a lot of people.
Yes. And one of my main adages and saying, I say this to my kids, always put God first.
Right.
Always.
Always put God first and he'll take care of you.
Yes,
like
always.
He had her take care of me. So what are we going to do now? You're going to go, did you buy some food? What's happening here?
Okay, so yes, I'm glad you were able to come over.
Good.
So what I've done is I've pre-chopped up the vegetables because I always say we need to get into the routine of being prepared.
Yep.
So I chopped up some asparagus, little zucchini, some Brussels sprouts, and then I made a couple of skewers. And so part of the preparation work that I've done is I made a marinade, and I let the vegetables marinate overnight. Now, for those that have like a little bit of health issues, I wouldn't maybe suggest doing the marinade. Maybe just a little, if you have high blood pressure, just a little dash.
Okay.
Mrs. Dash on the vegetables, a little pepper, and that's it. And so basically they're going to be prepared almost raw.
Okay.
Basically we're going to only cook them. Now listen to this, because you know we like to overcook our veggies and food. They're only going to be cooked for 115 to 118 degrees.
Okay, we're going to do that now?
Yes, we're getting ready to do that now.
Okay, well, I'm going to meet you in the kitchen. Come on over to Tammy's kitchen in this mansion that she's in, compared to where some people live. Bye-bye.
Let's talk about Haribo Gold Bears. The red one is more gooder to me because it tastes like berries. They're really squished, and then I'm going to fly it into my mouth.
I just loved watching my mama cook. And I liked helping her even more. When I use Alabama King cornmeal, it brings me back to that special time. You know, I think it's time to bring the old back to new again. Dixie Lily, goodness since 1933.
Overlooking the lights of Memphis, on the banks of the Mississippi, is a remarkable new reason to visit this extraordinary city. Bass Pro Shop's Big Cypress Lodge. 28 stories tall, spanning more than a full city block. Extraordinary rustic cabin retreats. Soak it all in a setting that you simply have to see to believe. Experience for yourself one of the largest retail spaces in the world. Over 500,000 square feet of retail, recreation, and relaxation. And the largest freestanding elevator in America. Now, there's one more big reason to visit Memphis. Big Cypress Lodge.
Are you tired of the back-breaking scrub to clean your messy bathroom, toilet, and tub? What you need is the Clorox Scrub-tastic Power Scrubber. It's the cordless, rechargeable power scrubber that uses over 300 scrubs per minute to get rid of dirt, grime, and debris quickly and easily. You'll love how your tile shines after the first time you use Scrub-tastic. It does all the scrubbing for you, so you don't have to. Clorox Scrub-tastic has the power to break down caked on, dried on, rusted on messes. Use Clorox Scrub-tastic Power in the shower to erase hard water stains, calcium, lime, and rust. Use your favorite Clorox cleaner, and Scrub-tastic makes your tough cleaning job simple. Look how lightweight and easy it is to control as Scrub-tastic cleans all around the bowl. Watch as Scrub-tastic gets in to clean all those nooks and crannies in bathroom sinks and fixtures. And Scrub-tastic is rechargeable and easy to store. Plus, with the extension handle, you can comfortably handle any job high or low. There's no better powered cleaning tool for stovetops, kitchen sinks, and metal grates than Scrub-tastic. Take it outside to clean window trim and tracks and make rims shine like new. Call or go online now to get the complete Clorox Scrub-tastic Power Scrubbing Kit that includes 3 brush heads for any surface, the extension handle, the charger, and storage hook for the special TV discount price of just $39.99. Order now and we'll even give you free shipping. That's right, free shipping. But to make this the cleanest deal on TV, you can double the offer. Just pay a separate fee. That's 2 complete Scrub-tastic cleaning kits, an incredible value. Your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. Call or go online now at CloroxScrubtastic.com. That's www.CloroxScrubtastic.com.
Welcome back. Right now I have Tammy with me, and Tammy, you prepared, or you're gonna, I'm a cook, but you're gonna show me how to prepare things healthier, right?
Yes. So thanks for coming over, Veronica. I'm glad to have you.
Okay.
So one of the things I've heard you talk about is health concerning African American women.
Right.
And so there's a heritage and a history with African American women on cooking. And so we've been taught to not per se cook wrong, but there's this background of where we fry foods and we eat lots of meat, and that's the way we've learned how to do things. So today, what I want to do is come up with some different ways of eating more healthier.
Okay. For me, you do this just for me?
Yes, just for you.
Just for me.
Yes. So I'll give you a little bit of history about myself.
Okay.
So maybe about, I would say about 5 or 6 years ago, for my height, I was kind of a little overweight.
Right.
And so the reason why I was overweight is because of the way I was eating and cooking.
Yeah.
So I moved, of course, and I decided that there was a better way of life, and I got tired of looking a certain type of way and feeling mostly feeling a certain type of way, because when you're not eating the right foods, your energy level goes down. So I decided to make a change in the way I prepare foods. And so a lot of times for African Americans, we don't like to eat vegetables a certain way.
Yeah,
we like to take vegetables and put them in some kind of meat and cook them until they can't be cooked anymore.
Right, yeah.
So today I would like to show you a little different way on how to cook vegetables and make sure that you're getting the proper nutrients instead of just cooking them until there's no more nutrients.
Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah. Well, let me see here. What do you have? Tell us what you have here. These look good, and I like vegetables.
Okay, so we have a little bit of asparagus.
Okay.
We have some zucchini, and we have some Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yes.
And Brussels sprouts, they taste like cabbage. I know a lot of people like, ooh, Brussels sprouts, but it's nothing but cabbage. Okay, so basically you have 2 dishes in one.
Okay.
So you can take all of the vegetables.
Okay, so you know what, the asparagus, I don't even cut my asparagus, but I know a lot of people cut the bottom part off of it. Yes. So I see here you have 2 ways. Yes, so basically, I know for me, I like eating the whole asparagus. It's chewy. But also I want to show you, of course, there's 2 ways that you can prepare the asparagus. So you can take them, cut them in half, so you have the top half, and then you have the stem part. Because a lot of people don't like the stem part. And so with the zucchini, of course, you can cut them round or you can cut them diagonally, but I just cut them round today so that I could put them on the skewers. So what I like to do is I prepared 2 meals. So what I like to do is I like to cook the cabbage, which is the Brussels sprouts. Yes. And then also for those that are listening, you can also grill them as well. The same thing for the asparagus or the zucchini. You can grill them, but for today we're gonna just prepare them on the cooktop. So I'm just gonna take a couple and
I like
put them in Brussels sprouts because when I eat them, I like to actually I usually cut them in half, but I like to put, or either I boil them. But one of the things I liked about what you had told me is that you're going to show me how to stop overcooking my vegetables to follow a raw food almost diet. Yes. Or a raw food way of eating, to where you're cooking this between, what's the temps that you're cooking this
Okay,
with?
so to cook raw food and not overcook it, you want to cook it no more than 115 to 118 degrees. Okay. Because if you cook it longer temperature than that, then it's no longer considered raw.
Okay. And then as I was studying about it, when I got the call from the producers, I found out that we're cooking most of the nutrients out of it, and that's why when I cook the greens, I like them really soft. But that, going back to what you said, that's the way we've been taught and the way our mother taught us to cook greens. Right. And so this is a different way of cooking vegetables. Yes. It looks like it's going to be delicious because I like to eat vegetables anyway.
And so also, to get a little flavoring on it, you can take it and you can put them in like a marinade. Okay. And let them marinate overnight and then put them in the pan or grill them. Okay. To get that flavor that you normally used to having with when you're overcooking with a piece of meat. So I would say let's go ahead and take that up.
Okay, here's my plate of Brussels sprouts. Okay. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to take this one. Now you're going to do the zucchini next. I mean, not the zucchini, but the asparagus.
So basically, put the same marinade on the
what type of marinade did you use?
So basically, it's just a steak marinade with a little bit of olive oil. Okay. So, or you can. Some people might not want to use the marinade with the olive oil. You can just use some salt and pepper as well.
That's pretty good. I like that.
That's great. So let's do the little bit of the asparagus. I'm gonna put that in, and I'm gonna do some of the stems. Okay. To show you that there's no difference. Okay. So we'll do the same thing as we did the Brussels sprouts. Make sure that we don't overcook them. And how you know that they're not overcooked is it should be a crunch. It's
definitely a crunch.
It's a crunch. You're still chewing.
Normally, it's when I boil them, it's a mush.
It's a mush, right? So that you immediately know that you boiled out pretty much all the nutrients. Yes,
this is good. I like that. I really like the marinade. I tasted something garlicky. That's really good.
I think it was in the marinade.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, it definitely cuts off half the time.
Yes. So I'm going to give you a stem too, because I want to show you that there's no difference in the taste of it.
Okay. So this is the top part. Which most people just eat the top part. I actually eat the stem too.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice and crunchy.
And that's how you know that it's cooked at the right temperature.
You can feel it. Okay. You can actually mostly taste the asparagus has a little pungent taste to it.
Yes, it does.
But when you cook it, you really can't taste it.
Right.
Because
it's
really good.
I think the pungent taste comes from when you overcook it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
So you think you can actually prepare this dish?
Yeah, I can definitely prepare the dish. I'm going to do the raw.
Yes.
And I'm going to try it now. What I want to try the zucchini. Let's see the zucchini.
Okay, so the zucchini would be pretty much prepared the same way. I'm going to put it in this dish right here. Zucchini, you can actually, you don't even have to really heat them up. But I know a lot of people don't really like eating cold vegetables. So we'll heat the zucchini the same way that we did the Brussels sprouts and the asparagus. So it'll have the crunch.
And this is cutting down on half the time of cooking, because usually it takes you almost 15 minutes. Now for Brussels sprouts about maybe 20 or 30. Yeah. This was 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
So it looks really good.
So as you can see, the marinade is on it. Same thing with the zucchini. You can actually, if you don't want to put a marinade on it, you can actually use salt and pepper.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to give you a little bit of zucchini.
Okay. So what about, Tammy, when I cook my greens? Because I eat greens for breakfast. Turnip greens.
Okay, so as I was talking about, the African American heritage, we're normally used to taking the meat, putting it in the water, boiling the meat until it gets done, and then throwing the greens in. And typically, how long do you normally cook your greens for?
For about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. And so then when you cook them that long, what happens with them?
They're mushy, but they're still good. They're not really mushy, but they're not crunchy. You can tell that, you maybe chew 3 or 4 times, they're gone,
Yes. So my suggestion with the greens is, wash them off, season them, but actually cook them like I just did with the asparagus.
Right.
So they'll have that crunch.
Yeah.
Right, but just maybe like a little bit longer, but still the same temperature, the 115 to 118 degrees.
Now these right here, these can actually go on the grill, right? And I like to grill too.
Yes. So basically, it's just some simple zucchini, some sweet bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and the Brussels sprouts. Yeah. But you can actually add other vegetables like tomatoes, squash. Any vegetables that you like to eat. And so
but I don't have to give up eating meat, right? Because I like to eat meat. Let's talk about meat. I want to eat me some meat. I gotta have some. I can't do chicken though, because chicken gives me mucus.
Oh yeah,
so I don't eat chicken.
Okay, so what I would suggest to do is put some shrimp on here. Seafood is good if you don't like chicken. Some people would like beef or prosciutto. Oh yeah. And then do the same thing. You can put it in the pan, or if you have a grill at home, you can actually
like a Foreman grill.
Yeah, Foreman grill, or even the grill outside. Like a charcoal or a gas grill. You can still do that.
Stick it on there.
Stick it on there as well.
Okay.
These I put the same marinade on there as well, but again, you can just use any seasoning, salt and pepper.
I like it. It's really good, but you didn't even use salt and pepper. That's another thing for people with hypertension.
Yes. So people with hypertension, I suggest don't use the salt. Maybe a little Mrs. Dash.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Dash is perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay. Well, this is really great.
Yes.
So I have 3 meals. 1, 2, 3, and then what is this right here?
Okay,
this is beautiful.
Okay, so this is the vegetables that have been cut up, and the marinade that was used for each vegetable, and just this is a salad.
It's a cold salad.
It's a cold salad.
Wow, this is awesome.
So you don't have to necessarily eat the vegetables individually or on a skewer grill. You can actually eat a regular salad. Like a regular salad.
Wow, can I try that?
Yes.
Where I do it with my fork? Is this it?
Yes, you can use that fork.
This is good. I'm gonna get one of these. And this has not been cooked at all. You just washed this?
This has not been cooked at all. It's just been cut up, washed, and put in the marinade overnight and put on the plate, and that's it.
Oh wow. This is really good.
So now you'll start eating more vegetables, right?
I will.
Or overcooking them.
I will stop overcooking them. This is good. So do you think this is going to help me with my weight loss journey?
Oh, yes, definitely. You should be able to drop some weight within a week.
How much weight, Tammy? You being funny right now?
I'm not. No, seriously. Vegetables, the doctors always say increase your vegetables
and less meat.
If you want to lose weight.
Wow, this is awesome. So to my understanding, you're going to be coming up with recipes for me.
Yes, I am. And then you're going to let me know, like, hey, I've lost,
Really? Well, this is going to be awesome. I love this. This is so awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For coming on to the show. This is Tammy. I guess, did they hire you as my nutritionist? Is that what you're saying in a roundabout way without saying it? I'm trying to understand here.
I'm not going to say I'm your nutritionist, but I'm going to be making sure you're not overcooking your vegetables and you're actually eating a little bit more healthier.
Okay, wow. Well, you know what? This is all I have for you good people. This is awesome. Today's been an awesome show. We want to thank Tammy for calling in. And you know what? Why don't you follow our recipe journey? Follow us. Follow these great meals that we'll be preparing, once a week? Huh?
Once a week.
Because
yes, we'll be preparing.
This is for almost, like I can have this on Monday, have this on Tuesday, have that on Wednesday, have that on Thursday, and Friday I can go out to dinner.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's all I have for you. How are we going to do that, though? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so if you go out to dinner, just make sure that you choose wisely.
I choose wisely.
And you stay on course.
I choose wisely and stay on course. And guess what? I'll see you good people next week on another edition of Vivacious Veronica, where we vie you into your purpose. And when you're with me, you are the VIP for your VIP. Bye-bye.